If my heart was a house for love, it would deface my welcome mat to read emergency exit, all do not enter, only those that have would truly understand the warning. My front door would pretend to be a revolving one. It would symbolize the whirlwind waiting on the other side where my window panes drip tears while the curtains do their best to dry them in this house. The ceiling fan does its best to air out the breath of last night's argument. It carries that unpleasant smell of lies, decay, and sulfur when you're talking in my living room. It would politely ask you to speak up. It's heard so much yelling that its ears won't stop ringing my doorknobs. Sing songs about being lonely because they're hardly ever used normally. They're just kicked in. My hallways equip themselves with umbrellas and raincoats because they've seen my emotions transform into storms that flood the life right out of the living room, causing antidepressants to wash up on the shores of medicine cabinets where they try to tell me to vomit my joy and hope into the toilet in this house. Vanity mirrors have long forgotten their purpose. Mirror, mirror on the wall no longer shows me my beauty, only my flaws and insecurity. That explains the broken glass and 7 years of bad luck. Who has time for the ugly truth when my bedroom is a cemetery? Where all my ghosts come and haunt me. On nights when I'm lonely, they make love to me. We give birth to forgotten memories, sing them lullabies with instruments carved out of my misery. They're convinced I need their company. And hell, maybe they're right. Just sometimes I need somebody to be there to screw up my back while I bathe in a tub, overflowing with suicidal thoughts. I just grow tired of cleaning my demons from the patio deck and countertops. My attic is filled with issues I refuse to discuss, but it's overshadowed by the pounding in the basement where I stored all my ex-lovers' disappointments. I go down there every time I think I want to fall in love again. And if these walls could talk, they'd ask her about the man she needed me to be. Now, if these walls could talk, they'd be snitching, right? Telling stories about my infidelity, the broken-hearted poet that hides all of his fractures inside of a fucking poem. Y'all, if my heart was a house for love, I'd call it the home for forgotten things. A morgue of emotions, the house that broken built. An extended metaphor for love me in a way I would never truly know or want to love you in return. If my heart was a house for love, I would call it the House of Frankenstein. You will not leave the same way that you entered, but you will leave. I've gotten good at making sure of it.